So you want to see the new boat? Well, that's good, because I want to show it to you. Now check it out. This is pre-mod. This is the before mods, before everything I want to do to it kind of boat look. I wanted to show you what it looks like, get a little more up close and personal kind of look at it than just, you know, the maiden voyage deal and that. So we're gonna run through a few things, take a look at it. I'll show you what's on it, but I'm not gonna go super detailed into it because hopefully you're gonna see it when it's all done and beautiful, perfect. But yeah, let's run through some stuff, all right? We'll start with the basics here. Mercury Pro XS 150 direct injection. So a little smaller than my old motor, but I'll probably get a little better gas mileage, maybe a little less speed, but the boat is also a bit smaller but a wider beam. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I might get a little less speed, I might not. Probably get a little better gas efficiency. 42-gallon gas tank, which is pretty sweet. I think one of my favorite things is, check this out. I have never seen a freaking motor, back of the boat, engine, well, whatever you want to call it, so organized, so clean, and so beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. It's streamlined. I'm going to try to keep it that way. You probably notice there's 4 12-volt interstate batteries in there. There's a master cutoff switch, always nice to have. We got a 4-bank charger right here, which is absolutely huge. One little note, the reason I got this thing open is she was a little damp down there in the bottom. I don't know if it's going to be light enough to see, but I am going to be sticking a shoot-through hull transducer, Lowrance hull transducer right down in there. Reason for that being the following is I want to see how deep it is when I'm on pad. And if I don't have that shoot-through hull transducer, the transducer on the back usually raises out of the water and you don't get ping. It's a little too high to get ping or consistent feedback at like 45 miles an hour or so. So I want that shoot through hull so I know how deep I am. Every once in a while I'll find brush piles like that when I'm cruising around. So let's keep it moving. Hold up, rewind. Yeah, kind of forgot a big thing. Twin power poles. And not just power poles, these are blades, man. These are the high-end power poles. I've never had 2 power poles. And the only crappy part is, there's still going to be some bedding fish and some late wave fish, but I sort of missed the sight fishing season because it really happened quick and a lot of this boat transitionary stuff was happening. So when you would really use these things for sight fishing, I didn't have them. But there will be some brim bedding and some situations definitely moving forward when they're going to come in handy. They're super quick too. I think they're a little lighter than my Sportsman 2 that I got on the old boat, and dude, they go down quick. All right, moving on forward. The boat has a 112 Fortrex on it. That's this girl right here. I am going to put my other graphs on here. So this is going to be kind of changed up. I'm going to have an HDI transducer on there so I can have down scan off the bottom of the boat, which is really important to me. But going back to the power poles real quick, never had foot control buttons, so I'm super duper excited about that. It makes it so much easier. I kind of don't like wearing the remote around my neck because it flails all around. It's freaking annoying. Dude, foot controls. You can see over there we got a hydro wave. I'm actually working on it right now. It's not working perfect. I think there's like a power issue or the head is shot on it. So I got to reach out to TH Marine and get that thing straightened out. But this is the front of the boat. As you can see, I'm actually missing a panel right here. It's because I got a good buddy who is going to make me some metal panels so I can put a big, fat, gigantic graph up here. But that's for the after walkthrough because I want to put my 12s up here and I need more beef to hold them because they're gigantic. But yeah, that's the front of the boat, the 112 Fortrex. That thing will push this boat around like it's a feather. Like it'll be pretty freaking sweet. What else do we got here? Same deal with the dash. So I took this plate right here and basically my buddy's making me a metal plate that's going to go in there. That metal plate is going to be, you know, beefy enough to hold up that HGS 12 that I'm going to put in there because it's going to need some weight. We also have our control panels here, pretty standard. We got turn signal, tilt and trim. Oh, I missed that on the motor. We got to go back to the motor real quick. Dude, there's a jack plate. There's an Atlas freaking jack plate right there. I don't know how big it is. I want to say like a 12-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch jack plate. But that's huge for shallow water fishing and just for getting the most performance out of the boat that you can. Like, I should probably throw that in there. This boat, standard, does not come with this stuff. Like the 32 grand package that you buy from Triton, like, dude, it's got like a little like Minn Kota edge on the front. It's got let's see, it doesn't have power poles, it doesn't have a jack plate. So like there's all kinds of extra add-on features that are in this thing that really make it fishable and a fishing machine, like crap you don't have to install afterwards, which would drive me nuts. But let's get back to it. So speaking of add-on features, there's a hot foot down there, which is pretty sweet. Sometimes I'm not a fan of the hot foot because especially with our grass lakes, it's really nice to be able to idle and kind of like go look at stuff. But there's a hot foot down there, wires, lots and lots of wires. So yeah, that's her right down there. Pretty freaking gorgeous, dude. Got her all kind of basically cleaned up. I need to do a little more work on her. But overall, just a beautiful boat. So things that I'm gonna do, I gotta switch out my graphs and all that, you know, HGS 12 and all that. I'm waiting on those panels from my buddy. You need those metal panels for the extra strength. So there's gonna be a graph switch. There's going to be, I'm gonna put an extra battery in the boat. I'll run through why that's gonna happen. I actually did that on my other boat too, but I'll talk you through that. Maybe you guys got some tips for me on that as well. And then just like little tweak stuff. I'm gonna put a transducer shield on it. I forget what other little stuff I do, but whatever. That's for the after video, so we'll kind of see, you know, how that pans out. But there she is. Don't expect her in the videos for about probably like 3 weeks or so. She's not registered yet. I'm gonna cross that bridge as soon as I get everything like transferred over and all set up and ready to go, because literally when I register, I want to go fishing. Like I'm not gonna like be able to sit around and wait. Plus my other boat, I need to transfer it, so yeah, I won't be able to fish out of the other boat. I need to fish. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet, but like if I don't fish, I lose my damn mind. So I need a boat to fish, and I can't be without a boat. FYI, I'm gonna put up a bunch of like stuff that I kind of stashed away, including an absolutely insane couple weeks that I've been kind of hiding because I wanted to enjoy fishing it in that. So full disclosure, yes, it's delayed content, you know, surprise, wow. But it was some of the most insane fishing I've ever experienced, and you guys are going to experience it now. So you'll be able to enjoy that while I'm getting this thing rigged up, and I'll give you updates as we work forward through stuff. Oh, I got a question for you too. So here's something that I'm wanting to do. I'm going to probably be buying a new truck, not new because I can't afford that, but a used truck because I want something that'll be able to tug this thing, especially if I want to go on a little road trip. So I'm looking at it at Ford F-250. If you guys know of anybody selling like cheap F-250s or something like that, looking for a standard simple work version. But what I want to do is put a topper on there and maybe do some traveling, some like, you know, 3-4 day trips, and then I can sleep in my truck because I'm super cheap and I don't like spending money on stuff. Plus, I don't care about fanciness. So I like functionality. So if I'm sleeping in the back of the truck, I'm saving money. I'm self-contained, simple, efficient. That's how I like to roll. So if you guys have any recommendations on how best to approach that, if you guys have done that before, sleeping in the back of the truck with the topper, if you guys got a truck that you say is ideal for that, I definitely like your recommendations. Throw them in the comment section below. Basically right now I'm looking at either an F-250, probably like a 2015, 2014, like the work version, literally, because I don't need all the fancy frills. Like I like it simple, and that way if I make it dirty, it doesn't matter. Or I'm looking at a Toyota Tundra if I can find a work version. But just looking for something with a little more beef, a little more, you know, space. I'm gonna throw a topper on the back and put a sleeping bag in it and a generator and rock and roll. Charge the boat, charge cameras, and crash in the back. But if you guys have any insight or recommendations into doing something like that, I would really I'd really like the advice, because I want to do it. Never done anything like that before. Don't know many people who have, so I don't have any experience, so I don't want to screw it up. Any advice? But finally, boat expected in the videos, let's say 3 weeks to a month. Ain't gonna be super quick. Freaking sweet. I love it. Comment, tell me if there's anything I need to put on here that you guys recommend that would be absolutely killer, because we're gonna do an after video once I get it all modded out. But right now I'm gonna get back to work getting it cleaned up and getting a few things already modded on it that I can do now before I do the big transfer. So I hope you like it, because it's thanks to you guys. But that's her uploaded fishing, TRX 189.